I have this wall plaque. It came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to take my straight edge and starting at the bottom right corner of the board, I'm going to make an angle line. And I'm going to repeat the same exact thing on the left side as well. I cut this using my miter saw, but you can also use a hand saw as well. It's a very thin piece of wood. I painted it in some Wise Owl ivory. Now the bottom part of this measures 10 inches wide and the top part measures 14 inches wide. And I allowed that to fully dry. Once dry, I took my painter's tape. I started at the bottom and I'm just leaving a very small space in between each piece of painter's tape, and we're going to create some slats. I'm going to fill in the open areas using some General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain. I just put a little bit on this foam dabber that I had and I rubbed it on the areas that are exposed. I wiped it down with a piece of paper towel, and then now I can remove my painter's tape. Next, I have a paint stir stick that I'm going to stain as well with the General Finishes Antique Walnut Gel Stain. This is a very easy stain to work with, and I have one piece from the Tumbling Tower blocks that you can find at the Dollar Tree. I also have 2 cubes that I stained, and these can also be found at the Dollar Tree. These are just smaller pieces of wood that I always keep on hand. I found these mason jar lids at the Dollar Tree. They came in a pack of 3. I'm going to be using 2 of them, and I spray painted them with a Krylon Shortcut matte black. And the last thing I'm going to paint before we glue all of our pieces together is this galvanized hello sign. I got it on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I believe for $1, and I'm going to paint that using the Wise Owl Higgins Lake. Now, all paint products can be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And if you want the paint to adhere a little better, you can prime any of the metal pieces before painting. I have these artificial berry clusters. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. They came in a white, a blue, an orange, and they even have like a pinkish red that was really pretty. And I just cut them into pieces, and I'm going to staple them onto the back side of this slatted piece of wood. So this is what we have when we flip it over. You could pick any artificial floral arrangement of your choice to put on the slatted wood. I took a piece of jute and I'm going to glue both ends toward the bottom of the shape that we cut. And then I'm going to take that slatted piece of wood and glue that towards the bottom as well. So when you flip it over, you have these berry clusters peeking up through our back side of the wood. I'm going to take my paint stir stick and I'm going to glue it toward the right side of our shape, placing it on an angle. And then I took that one tumbling tower block and glued that at the top. So that way this looks like a handle. I have my 2 wood cubes. I'm going to glue one on the bottom left and one on the bottom right corner. And then I'm going to take those mason jar lids we spray painted and glue those on top of the wood cubes. And these are going to look like wheels. I'm then going to take the galvanized hello using some E6000 and a little bit of hot glue. I'm going to glue this on the front of the piece of wood. And now that we have all of our pieces glued together, we have this really cute wagon wall decor. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.